and my boyfriend are being accused of abusing our 3-month-old son. And all my children were removed due to this, and I'm here because we didn't do this. We didn't hurt our baby.
And how many children do you have total?
4.
Okay, and they came and they took all your
of
children.
them. I just had a baby 2 months ago that they removed.
So your boyfriend, is he the father of these children too, or?
He is the father of the 2 youngest.
The 2 youngest. And he went and picked up your son from daycare, right?
Yes.
And what happened?
He called me and he noticed my son was acting funny. He was throwing up and he wasn't happy. He was stiff, you know, every week. And I called him and I told him immediately to bring me him. We're gonna take him to the hospital. They told me at daycare that they put oats in my son's milk, which can cause
what in his
oats.
Milk? Oats.
Which can cause these symptoms. Why, you know, he's 3 months. You're not supposed to do this. You know, you're trained. You know, you don't give a 3-month-old baby oats. And when we took him, we explained to the physician, this is what the daycare said. My son's been throwing up. He's not eating. He's lethargic. He's stiff. He's weak. What's going on? They observed him for 7 hours. 7 hours. And Christmas Day, they discharged him. He got worse. Nothing was right. And as a mother, I want to know what happened to my son. Something's going on. My baby he's never acted this way. I called daycare and asked them, did anything else happen? And they said that he fell out of a car seat. He's 3 months. Falling out of a car seat, that's impossible. And as a mom, I want to know what happened to my baby. And I requested a CAT scan, and they told me my baby had bleeding in the brain and a broken rib. And they've been trying to blame us. And it's been tough because all 4 of my children got taken away because of this. And I've been trying to fight it for 9 months. 9 months of this, and nobody wants to listen.
You haven't had your children for 9 months?
9 months. And today's my birthday, and I can't even celebrate it with them because I have to be here to clear my name.
Okay. What do you think happened to your son? These are serious injuries.
They must have shaken him.
Do you believe the daycare shook him?
They shook him.
Any chance you did it?
No, he had multiple hematomas of various stages of healing, meaning they stated he must have been shaken more than once prior to being at daycare.
Did you ever shake him?
No, I've never shaken my baby. I've never did it.
Did your boyfriend, any possibility
No, this is his first baby. His first baby, and he was amazing to my daughters.
And now the doctors believe that this is the case, that
It could have been a possible bleed disorder that no one's testing him. No one, they're not looking at that. They just coming to us. We did it.
They believe that that this was caused by child abuse. This isn't a case of non-accidental trauma.
No, they said he had bleeding in the brain, which could have caused him to die.
You're here today because it's your son, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he suffered multiple injuries.
Yes.
And the doctors believe that this is caused by shaking him, and this is a form of child abuse, that he was injured.
It's not.
What's that?
It's not done by, if something did happen, it happened by me and my wife.
It didn't happen by you and your wife.
It happened by me and my wife. I got 2 beautiful daughters, stepdaughters. I never once did anything.
And what's concerning to me, what frightens me a little, is that this happened over several occasions, not just
Yes,
once.
I understand that.
No.
Like I said, if it did happen, it didn't happen with me and my wife, ever. I never seen my wife ever do nothing. This is my firstborn, my love of my life. And like I've been waiting 31 years to have a kid.
It certainly, that point makes sense. Why would anybody harm their own child?
I don't know.
Okay. But you do know what happens,
yeah.
right? Okay. You were the one who picked up the son from the daycare, right?
Yes.
What happened?
And when I got there, my son wasn't in the feeling where I could tell that there on the spot because he's usually happy, just get a smile seeing me and everything. He was lazy. He didn't want to laugh. He didn't want to act his regular way. He always gives me a problem putting on his...
you felt like something was wrong?
Yeah, he always gives me a problem putting on his bear suit. And he let me do it regular. I called my wife there on the spot and was like, the baby is something wrong with the child, my son. And I asked them what's going on, and they told me putting oats in his milk, in his cereal, and I went straight to her, went to the hospital, and basically like my wife said.
They said a stomach virus. They take him back the next day. Then they say,
come back 2 days. We came back 2 days because nothing got better,
and then that's when they discovered that he had bleeding on the brain.
Yes.
And, Norca, you came here and we gave you a lie detector test and we asked you, did you ever witness Carlos abusing your son? You answered no. Did you cause any of those injuries to your son? And you answered no. And the results came back the same for each question, and they came back that you, Norca, told the truth.
I told you I didn't hurt my baby. I've been telling them this for 9 months.
Carlos came here, he took a lie detector test. We asked him, did you ever witness Norca abusing your son? He answered no, told the truth. We asked him, did you cause any of those injuries to your son? He answered no. And to that question, Carlos did not tell the truth.
Right? I never once hurt my son.
Okay.
Never once did anything to my son.
You couldn't pass a lie detector test whether you injured your own son.
I never said anything to my son at all.
Your son has bleeding on his brain, and he suffered.
Never once.
He suffered hemorrhages in his eyes. Okay. Are you gonna run?
No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna run because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
At all.
Well, you have to be accountable for your children. You came here, you took the test, you failed. So now you got to be accountable. Not to me, but you certainly have to be accountable to the mother. You're going to have to be accountable to the local authorities. And this game of, I don't know what happened. You know, your child has brain damage. You know, your child was bleeding, hemorrhages in the eyes. Those injuries, you can't just let, oh, I don't know what happened. Come on, man, that's weak. That's weak.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth.
That is the truth. I don't know personally, I don't know why.
You're not telling the truth. And you got to live with that. And you know what? She might believe you and think, oh, I don't know. But I certainly wouldn't accept that. And hopefully, the kids are taken away, so they have to be in a safer place. Because if these injuries happen, if these injuries really happen and you really, really don't know how it happened, then you're too dangerous to have a child. You have anything you want to say?
Anything?
Do you have
9
anything?
months. 9 months. 9 months. I just had your baby 2 months ago. And they took her too. They took her too. 9 months. Our lives have been turned upside down because of what happened to our son.
I know
Because
that.
what happened to
Killing
I
me.
can't. No. What?
It's nothing I can
Why?
say because I didn't do nothing.
He didn't do it
to my
himself.
thing. I know.
He didn't do it
we
himself.
ran through
If he can't give you more of an answer of, I don't know and I failed, well then he's too dangerous to have a kid, and if you stay with him, you're probably never getting your kids back. Good luck to you. You got the answers? You got it.
If you did anything by accident, don't be afraid to say it because
No, right now I won't have nothing to hide right now. The only time I can think of anything that ever happened, and I told you when we bumped past the wall, when he bumped his head against the wall, I told you that already. I told you that personally. Every time he did something, I told you that on the spot what happened.
if it was an accident, fine. But for them to say, what they say,
Mom,
multiple.
it's an answer. It's an answer right now on top of my head. I can't
Then you
give
need to
you.
think
This
a
is
little
hard
harder
of-
because maybe it'll help us get our
This
kids
is
back
the
when we go to
hardest
court
thing.
next
I have
time.
to think about it. I cannot sit here and actually
We go to
sit
court
you
in 3
something.
weeks. In 3 weeks we go to court. Maybe I need an answer before then so that I can get the kids back.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.